I I don't know. Today's Father's Day. None of my friends are talking to me except the two new ones I made about a few months ago. They're busy helping fire out and just whatnot. My aunt stopped over at my workplace, surprised me, gave me gas money, and left. We talked for a little bit. She'll be calling me later tonight. And I haven't spoken to Mom in a couple days. I took Dad out for dinner yesterday. Or early, late lunch, I don't know. Five Guys. We talked. On Friday and Saturday, no, Thursday. Thursday afternoon, I sold a bunch of figures. And that same Thursday, after work, I finally got in the second to last metal card bots for seasons 1 and 2. After a week and a half of delays. Or was it Monday? I think it was Monday. I forgot when it was, but it's definitely been a week and a half, and I had them, and they've just been displayed on my shelf until I get the last one in tomorrow. I I sold most of my collection. I made a video about it. It'll be posted later this week. I didn't sell any of the card bots. I sold only Transformers. Most of which I have reviewed already. Some of which I haven't posted on the channel for their said reviews. And I did a one last time of a just simply put doing Transformer reviews the night before episode 23 aired. I bought a few figures with the $400 that I got out of it, and I spent at least $100 or so on main expenses. So pretty much I'm back to zero. Again. I got my childhood figure, my own version of the copy at least, my own copy of it at least, because I used to play with it a lot back at my DD Rosie's. It's the original Armada Unicron, so I technically have that figure back, but it's the original version. It's complete. It is completely complete. I checked. It definitely is. And for the price that I got it for, easily my best cop. I got Armada Sideways at Walmart at the same time I was getting my phone card. And the only reason why that happened is because, well, I got Unicron, might as well get Sideways. They're both 1-in-1. Sideways might be one of the best Voyagers of this year, besides Nexus Prime. That's saying something. Then I got, yesterday, I stopped over to the shop and was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck anymore. And I bought my Dream Masterpiece figure. It's a knockoff of it, and I unboxed it last night, and it was just fucking awesome. And it's in alt mode right now. I enjoyed it, and you know what's in common of all that? It didn't have to do with what I felt. But of course, it sinks back in. And I was reminded of it a big time because I want to say Friday night. Yeah, I want to say Friday night. Or even Saturday. I don't know which. I think it was Saturday. Because I actually ended up watching the episode. No, Friday. It was Friday. The last act dropped. Digital Circus last act dropped. I've been keeping an eye on the show for a while. I watched the episodes up to this point. I was figuring, you know what, just finish the story. If you ever told me that this episode would make me realize why I made that fucking rant in the first place, I would not believe you. The exact words that was said during that one scene, and you know the one. That is exactly how I feel. You're not supposed to love me. You're not supposed to care about me. You're not supposed to miss me. Why are you still here? Why do you care? Why? Just leave me alone and all that shit. And it's made me realize that I need to get therapy. I've been talking with Dad, and I've been talking with my friends, and ultimately I have decided I am getting therapy. And because of this, I am officially changing the way I'm doing the channel. Effective immediately, we are 2 weeks away from, 2 or 3 weeks I want to say, before the end of Season 3 of Metalcore Robot, and as such, around the same exact time, it's also going to be the arrival of Tyrant Zero, the figure. And once Tyrant Zero comes in, I've always said this, that's when the phase of, like, the good night phase begins. But that also means that once I do that, there's no more Transformers recordings. Which means I will not be reviewing any combiners or any of that stuff. I'm just be focusing only on Metalcore Robot. I might throw a few extra combiners here and there, just to represent OCs, because there is at least one I have as an OC, so I will introduce that one. I do want to record quite a few, because some of them are quite easy. They're literally just the AliExpress combiners. Then there's the Devastator from Energon that I got for a cheap price, and I figured why not. I got rid of Superion and Bruticus, and I still have Leo Kaiser, my final Iron Factory completed combiner, because I've basically completed all 3 up to this point. I've done all 3. I've completed all 3 at least once. One was knockoff 3 times. One was the official thing, but 2 of the components were purple repaints, but it still counted. And then finally, Leo Kaiser for my birthday. I want to do those reviews. I want to. But I also realize I'm running out of time. I have to kind of start getting back into learning how to transform them back and forth. Or just scrap that entirely. And I'm be honest, I might scrap it entirely. I think the only combiner I would actually do is the Predaking one, because it's unique, the Devastator one, because it's easy, and then one final one, which is Leo Kaiser. And that's going to be the final combiner month. I might do the other combiners because, you know, it just all depends. But quite frankly, I'm getting close to that limit. I also got the Unique Toy, my first ever Unique Toys figure. It's a knockoff again from Amazon, but came in good condition, complete. Lockdown. I've always said I ever wanted Dragoon or Lockdown as one of my first Unique Toy figures. I got Lockdown. Fucking awesome figure. Join's a bit loose though, to be honest, but that's a KO for you. And yeah, I sold quite a lot these past few days, and I've gotten very little in return, both in money and figures. And as much as I want to review some of the deluxes and Voyagers, I've already completed those off the channel, off the list, done. And most of the reviews I was planning on doing are either done or just not happening. Basically, the point of this video is to tell you that I am trying to get some assistance, and I'm going to tell you right now, only expect uploads when I feel like it. And then if I don't do something, just be okay with it, because let's be honest, I might change my mind about the combiners over time, and I still have plenty of figures I want to review. Titan Nemesis is still happening. I don't want to say, I want to say the masterpieces are still happening. Those three for sure are happening. Megatron, the knockoff that I got yesterday, is happening. So that's 4 reviews that are definitely happening. I just gotta figure out when. I am reviewing the Diaclone. I'm no longer saying it the way I do, because like right now I just don't feel like it. And then the combiners are a different story. So at least 5 confirmed reviews, at least. And Unicron will not be getting a review. Neither will Sideways nor Shard. Just because I reviewed Unicron before. 2, Sideways is a Voyager, so I've already completed all Voyagers before up to this point, and I've already said that specific Voyager was the finale. And same with Shard as a deluxe. Oh, and also the Last of the Seekers. I'm also reviewing that one as well. Then there's like 1 or 2 extra non-transformer things I'll be throwing in with the Metal Carbots. The combiners are just going to vary until I actually get my hands into actually just reviewing the fuck out of them. I might delay it until I get like another couple days off in a row. Like once I get like a 4-day weekend, which is actually going to be the same day as the finale. That's the first of the 4 days. I might have to do it then. So as long as I record it before Tyrant Zero comes in, it's good. It will still count. But once Tyrant Zero is recorded, no more Transformer reviews. No more. I will only allow one exception, and that's if I haven't gotten a chance to it by that point, and that will be the Nemesis. Though, I'll be honest, I am probably recording all 3 of the big figures this weekend. Because I want to get this over with. Elden Ring, I don't know if that's happening on a second channel or not. And that just leaves Metal Carbot. For the longest time, I've been collecting Metal Carbot from basically the beginning of the year to this point. Once Tyrant Zero comes in, I've always said this, I'll be starting reviews then. And I thought the essay video would be delayed. It isn't. I got the episodes back. They're back up temporarily. I basically downloaded them all, so I have the footage for it. This is the problem, though. Even if I make the video, I cannot post it until all 26 episodes are on YouTube. So, like it or not, the video is still going to be fucking delayed anyway. And because of that, I'm not doing the essay video until next year. And I'm fine with that. I'm just fine with that at that point. So once I review Tyrant Zero, I'm just going on a long hiatus from YouTube. Until I come back with the essay video. And that's basically all that's been happening the past couple days. I've been trying to cope with all this shit, just trying to reorganize, trying to just get my mind back into this shit together, and it's just, well, I'm be honest, I am losing my mind right now. I've been losing my mind for the past week. I've been not okay, and ultimately, I just feel like some things have just got to go. Buying Transformers is basically just gonna be non-existent after July. I might just end up doing something completely stupid and end up getting Titan Grimlock anyway. Or I might not. I really don't know. I probably won't because I'm already in debt. So I'm still $5,000 in debt. Yeah. Well, actually, scratch that. I'm about 700 right now. Because I did just pay off at least 200. 2 to 300. So, whatever. Another 500 will be next paycheck, and then it'll just alternate like that, back and forth, back and forth. My only reprieve is that in July I get 3 paychecks, and 2 of those paychecks are no car payment. So with that, I can easily knock down the big time and knock it all the way back. Which means I can start paying shit off a little bit early and cut off even more. I still won't be able to make it to September 24th like I wanted to pay it all off. But you know what? I don't fucking care. I talked to Mom. She said as long as it's mostly paid off, we'll talk about it then. And I said, fine. Do I want to get any extra figures for the collection? Unless it's a good knockoff? Not really. I mean, I've been eyeing these Nitro Zeus one for a while. But, you know, if it sells out on Amazon, then it just sells out. Same thing with the Dark Predaking. Then again, I really could just give less of a shit. I really could just give less of a shit right now. I'm gonna be honest, I sold 70 to 60% off of my collection, and I only got like a few figures and the metal Carbots. And I still haven't even fiddled around with Blast Train. I unboxed them and I left him like he was cool, but I haven't actually sat down to actually fiddle around with him. The only reason why I haven't done that, not because I don't want to, or not because I'm bored, but because I'm waiting till Rock Crush so I can just do it all with the entire Season 2 cast. Rock Crush is the last one coming in, and he's the one finishing Season 2. Or is it she? Or they? I don't know. Rock Crush sounds like a she, so I'm going with she. But, yeah, I really don't know what else to say. The Holy Grail shelf and everything else has kind of changed, and it's no longer just that, it's just everything. I broke my rule of the Holy Grail shelf. And you know what? Fine. I did, so fucking what? But it really seems to me that the metal Carbots are here to stay, and the Transformers are slowly going. And I'm fine with that at this point. I've recorded almost everything I wanted to, and yeah. This has just been an update video. Alright, that's all it's been. It's been an update video about my mental health at the moment. I am getting the help, or going to try to get the help I need. And I'm just letting you know the plans of the channel for the next few weeks. probably after episode 24 airs this Wednesday, I will be uploading more. Once again, I'll be uploading regular videos. Rock Crush will be in by then, which also means that I will have officially two Metal Carbot unboxings to share with you this week, and then some more Transformer reviews. All 13 Prime reviews have been recorded, and all 13 will also be on the channel by the end of the month, if not beforehand. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. I really don't know how to end this, to be honest. But yeah, I'll just see you guys around.